Welcome to my playthrough of Mindseye. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. Alright guys, welcome back. Oh, I left this over here. Damn.
Hey, buddy. You did well. What the fuck am I doing talking to a machine? What was that crater before you started storing old cars in it?
It was caused by a meteor strike in prehistoric times.
What happened to the meteor?
Taken away, spill things.
So why did Silvercorp relocate here?
Corporate structure made it much more efficient. Until the real tax became apparent.
I met the mayor. She doesn't seem like the benevolent type.
It is my understanding that Mayor Vega does not allow any business to happen here which doesn't profit her personally.
In that case, let's maybe not tell her about the Mindseye.
You should feel honored that Marco wanted the tech reactivated.
Not sure honored is the word.
Perhaps you should give it a name? One that is fitting as an extension of your persona.
I'll give it some thought.
Alright, anyway, welcome back guys. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we were gonna do that memory thing and then before I start, but I'll be back all the way over here again. Let's see if it's still there. It should be there. Because they're all repeatable, right? So there it is.
I need to take a look.
Alright, buddy, we're taking a look.
This is it, Marco. Our prototype stealth drone faces its final test. First one around the factory gets to name it.
Oh my gosh. So sensitive.
My superior skills are quite clear. Ah, now that's smarts. I designed these things. Can't you tell?
Oh my god. Crashing.
Ah, that shook my circuits. That did not look like a solid object. How can I work in these
Oh my
conditions?
Terrible.
Ha! Yes! Yes!
It's not really a memory or anything, it's just like a mini game almost.
Silva and Morrison don't seem like they were the best of friends. When did that happen?
Here we go.
Ah, there you are. I am very pleased by your drone's performance, but this one is in rough shape.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was another collector's item.
Ah, humor. The butt's force limiting threshold is all over the place. Then what could have caused this malfunction?
It's weird. It's like the bots were trying to communicate.
Look, Mayor Vega's been extremely patient. but Silvercorp needs to provide a solution. Now, let's not forget, this is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
I know it's an election year and you folks like to reinvent the facts, but the truth is Mayor Vega has undermined our ability to run the Qanba program from day one.
Okada. Good seeing you again.
You as well.
Have we met before?
Jacob, this is Travis Conrad, head of security for Mayor Shiva Vega. Travis, this is Jacob Diaz. He's a recent security hire.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to thank you at Mayor Vega's fundraiser. If not for your quick gun, a lot of people could have been hurt. How is Marco doing?
He'll be fine.
Travis, let me walk you out.
Be seeing you around.
You will need to collect any additional specimen for me that begin to exhibit this unusual behavior, yes?
You got it.
Seems like the robots are almost an afterthought.
Call Charlie.
You're gonna love me. Get to the Macedonian ASAP. It's a hotel downtown.
I saw something about the Macedonian in Morrison's old office.
Hunter Morrison was a founder of Silvercorp, but he vanished after a falling out with Silva.
People seem to think he's dead.
Hey, real quick. Apparently I can
The
customize.
rumor was he either committed suicide or Silva had him killed.
Please tell me you figured out what's happened to him. Navigate to the Macedonian hotel.
Yeah, apparently I can navigate my
Still
my
can't
vehicle.
say, but I dug around in his financial records. I followed a chain of payments through various shell companies and found out one of them has been paying for this penthouse at the Macedonian since just before his vanishing act.
Sounds promising.
Can't say it's him, but worth checking out. So, what did you decide on the implant?
Can I do it from the car? Said there should be some kind of customization
Let them
thing,
reactivate
but
it?
Courtesy of Lars Okada, my mind's eye is now connected to this little drone gadget called a DC-2. I can control it remotely. It can scan, stun, all kinds of stuff.
How cute. Can it stun people too?
Apparently. First thing I asked too. Gray minds think alike.
Not sure I'd want my brain transmitting to some Silvercorp server.
Maybe let's concentrate on my past.
On that subject, I've been looking through your old files. Heavily redacted, I might add. Sketchy. And I gotta ask, why did you enlist in the first place? Was it the killing or the maiming?
If you want the truth, I joined to find somewhere to belong. And I ended up belonging nowhere.
I get it. We all need to find our tribe.
Yeah. Let me know if you find mine.
Will do. Until then, we can just be a gang of two.
Our enemies will be terrified. Something else. I just met this guy named Travis Conrad at the factory. Works for the mayor. Any chance you could check him out for me?
You get that witchy feeling about him or something?
I did. And when Okada activated this drone companion, I got a memory of him from my past.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Thanks.
yeah, we're getting there. I like the GPS, but wish it would show on the floor almost. Although that would be too easy then, right? Minute 20 at 300 yards. I think we're good.
Charlie?
Howdy.
I'm here.
You're gonna have to use the DC to unlock the door.
You got it.
There's a service elevator inside. Take it to the top floor. It's the roof deck. You should be able to get in from there.
Are we in an aggro area? Alright, we'll listen to some elevator music.
So the mayor's guy, Travis, you find anything on him?
Let me see. Travis Conrad has worked as a liaison to the mayor for just over a year now. Before that, similar story to you. Strangely enough, redacted files.
I was trying to get a good look at the mind's eye there and kept looking away. Oh.
I'm on the roof. Swanky.
Yeah, right? You need to find a way into the penthouse. It's one floor below. I've sent you a possible route.
What would have been cool is getting collectibles and stuff as well.
So why did the casinos close?
A few years ago, the government introduced the Family's First Act, which banned all forms of moral depravity, including gambling.
Redrock doesn't seem to have suffered. Place is still hopping.
It had already established itself as an entertainment destination, so things hardly changed. It was the other locations that relied solely on gambling for their incomes that were the real victims.
Can't climb that, alright. Yeah, there's no collectibles. I wish there was something that I could do to get more ammo. Like maybe a skill tree. It's a very linear story though. Which, you know, they have their place in the gaming world as well.
How am I supposed to get into this penthouse from here?
There's no direct access from the so you're going to have to improvise. Why don't you take the time to enjoy the beautiful views of the city from up there?
Oh, don't fall down.
Can I ask, why did you take Silva's offer?
Well, other than the choice of that or death, all I have to do is a few more of these jobs, and my people back in Sherwood Forest will be set for life.
Huh. Didn't peg you as a 12th century British yeoman, but I guess it gives meaning to the name Robin Hood.
Well, it's not like I'm going to tell you where I'm really from.
Does Sherwood Forest happen to be one of those places affected by the gambling ban?
You know, you're not as dumb as you pretend to be, Mr. Diaz.
Oh my god, I almost fell off. I was trying to look at the surroundings. The city is actually really beautiful.
I can see the inside, but I can't get to it.
Might have to use your gun.
I think someone's in there. There are lights moving around.
Get in then, and find out who it is.
How do we get in?
It's pretty dark in here. Looks like I'm not the first here. This place is full of mercs.
Hope you're not about to find Morrison's dead body.
Let's clear the air a bit. Is that a robot head? Why are its eyes glowing?
Yeah, that is kind of freaky. Okay, let's have a look. Lots of ammo.
Oh shit! More of them!
This is where a cover move would be nice.
Giant glass tubes. Look like they held organic matter.
Totally fluked that.
That's the same coffee machine as in Morrison's office.
That's a coffee machine? Look at the size of that thing.
There's something behind that old painting.
Take a look. I can crack that safe. Well, you can. I'm downloading a patch to your lens.
Cracker version
All right.
7 installed.
So how's it work?
You need to line the
Good.
pins up with the
Legit.
correct gates
Let me
inside the
pin the lines
mechanism.
of the gate.
Stop it at the right moment. Nice going!
Alright. I like the
That's
different
it.
little
Open.
mini games.
Some kind of legal papers. Lens, send screenshot to Charlie.
Great. I'll get into it later.
You don't want to close that now? Leaving.
More company. Stand by.
The enemies look the same.
Thanks for all your help, Charlie. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yo, what up?
Yo, yo.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that...
It's still in prototype.
Did Silva give you this?
Yeah.
I don't like this, Jay. They got you hooked up like some kind of super soldier now.
You were all pro Silva before?
Best job I ever had, but you're my friend. You're having head glitches from memory loss, and all they do is reactivate the hardware that caused that shit in the first place?
I'm getting the answers that I need now. And plus, I know it sounds weird, but it's like I found my calling.
Your calling?
Well, Okada said that my memory centers are
I helped you break into Morrison's office, Jake. You said you didn't trust any of them. Now it's your calling?
I know. I'm sorry I got you involved, huh?
Involved? I gotta head back to the factory. Go over launch operation plans again. It's all hands on deck.
Wait, Seb!
Should have been honest with him at the beginning. Fault. Okay, these are some of those missions, I guess. God, that looks terrible. I don't really want to do that. We're gonna carry on with the story mission. All right, let's have a look. All right. So this is for all the story missions that we've done so far. History is a list of all the conversations we've had.
Hey, it's showtime. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stop. You gotta get your ass to Claudia's place. Like, now! I've pinned it.
Yeah, I wish we had more options for different vehicles.
I'm on my way. What did you find?
It's the swapped out lens. Claudia received a call from a certain someone. Check this out. Now, listen to me. Phil is suspicious. I'm freaking out. We need to meet in person.
Relax, Sugarplum. I'll meet you at the spot in an hour.
That's his voice. That's the dude who hired me. Douchebag called me Sugarplum, too. Step on it. She's getting ready to leave her condo now.
No timer, so
If you can get there in time, we can tail her to this meetup spot.
we're pretty chill.
I'm on it.
Hurry! She's messaging someone about making a large data transfer.
What kind of data?
I'm gonna guess it's not her wedding registry.
Yeah, the other thing is we don't have any police. I mean, yeah, they got the robots. Nothing's really chasing us. They run people over and go find. I'm enjoying the game, just I feel like they'd have given it another year to polish up. It would be in a better place.
I made it.
Nice driving. Pull in and wait for her to drive out. Okay, you need to stay in the car and deploy your DC-2.
Lloyd.
Wait for her to come out, then follow her with the DC.
Nice thing with this thing is there's no battery.
That's her car. Time to go to work.
Okay, tailing her.
You need to get close enough to pick up her signal. I'm patching into your DC now.
Staying in DC control, but I'll follow along in my car.
There's a sweet spot above and behind the car where you can get close enough without being seen. She's starting the transfer. That's it. Right there. I can get a lock from here.
Getting away though.
You need to get closer and stay out of sight of her mirrors.
Unfortunately, this is top speed.
Right there. 20%. Just stay close. I can hear her on the lens. She's talking to someone.
What's she saying?
They're just talking about meeting. She's headed there right now.
We have to know what's on those files.
You're too close. She's gonna see you.
No, like, threat indicator either.
50%, we're halfway. This is Silva's personal data. My God, there's so much. 60%, nearly there. This is not good, Jake. There's company data, emails, bank stuff. It's everything. 70%. You're doing great, Jake. Just stay in that spot.
We need to figure out who was on the other end of that transfer.
80%. Come on. You're getting the hang of this. Almost to the finish line.
Oh. I wonder if we have to do that all again or whether there's a checkpoint. Whole thing again.
Okay, you need to stay in the car and deploy your DC-2. Wait for her to come out. Then follow her with the DC.
Yeah, she kind of speeds up every now and again. Maybe I didn't have to go inside.
That's her car. Time to go to work.
Okay, tailing her.
You need to get close enough to pick up her signal. I'm patching into your DC now.
Staying in DC control, but I'll follow along in my car.
There's a sweet spot above and behind the car where you can get close enough without being seen. She's starting the transfer. That's it. Right there. I can get a lock from here.
Is she just standing there? I guess. Oh, I was going to say I guess it's bugs, but no.
A lot of data she's transferring. Hundreds of terabytes.
Can you block it?
No, all I can do is copy it. We'll know what the files are.
And she's out of
range. At least we'll know what they know.
We're at 20%. Just stay close. I can hear her on the lens. She's talking to someone.
What's she saying?
They're just talking about meeting. She's headed there right now.
We have to know what's on those files.
Can't keep hitting her from behind. Is that Elgato? I think that's Diaz tailing her. Maybe. I think it is.
50%. We're halfway. This is Silva's personal data. My God, there's so much. 60%, nearly there. This is not good, Jake. There's company data, emails, bank stuff. It's everything. 7%. You're doing great, Jake. Just stay in that spot.
We need to figure out who was on the other end of that transfer.
80%. Come on.
Last time we were at 90% and we were under the building. The parking lot. So
90%.
Definitely doing
almost
better.
to the finish line.
Just random, I guess. depending on when the car gets stuck or not. I mean, we got a good 20% with it just standing at that stop sign earlier on.
We got it. It's downloaded. Call your DC back.
Okay. Did she say where she's going?
Some parking structure downtown.
I'll be seeing her there.
Yeah, I think what I could have done before is when she went under the parking structure, I could have stayed outside of the building.
Can you please call Marco and tell him about
Still
this?
scanning.
Me?
Yeah, I'd say the weakest part about the game is the gun combat so far. Always reverse park so you can see what's in front of you.
Jacob. Do you really think I'm that dumb?
Give it up, Claudia. Call Charlie.
What's going on in there?
It was an ambush. I'm stuck inside.
That's not good. We gotta get you out of there. I've located plans. One floor up, there's a security office. You need to get there.
Gotta go. Things to do. More later. Goddamn trap.
Enemies aren't very smart neither. Just kind of stay out in the open. So I would say enemy AI and gunplay needs work. Plus I have no idea what ammo I'm picking up. For which gun. Just getting ammo.
We're upstairs.
So auto aim or auto lock just kind of targets their chest, so you gotta bump up the trigger a little bit so you don't have stick drift on your controller.
God damn it.
Trying to blow that car up and did not blow the car up.
How did she know?
Yeah, they just Still kind of peek out a little bit.
Oh, come on! Let's go!
Give me all your ammo.
Call Charlie. Okay, I'm outside the office. It's locked. It's shuttered.
Should be a key code panel inside. Can your little buddy help?
Usually can. And I'm not calling it little buddy.
Why not?
Okay, how do we...
There must be a way to fly around this. I'm in, and I see it.
Oh, I'm looking at it. Meanwhile, I just gotta fast it.
Got it. Door's opening.
And I know where you should go. Those documents from the safe at the casino, they were land deeds for some old mine out in the desert. I've seen a pin.
I'll check it out.
I don't even know if I'm picking up ammo for weapons I'm using. I mean, it's not really picking anything up now.
Damn it! More of them!
They seem to really like you.
Data.
Fucking loser! That's her! Claudia! Sorry, Charlie. I gotta catch her. Lens, track vehicle.
What? Oh my god, this guy was going around in circles and I didn't even see where she was. There she goes.
That's her! Claudia! Sorry, Charlie. I gotta catch her. Lens, track vehicle. Call Silva.
Oh my god.
I'm not in the best mood, Jacob. What do you got for me?
Things got heated with Claudia. I'm currently in pursuit.
Yes! Finally, we catch a break. Do not let that bitch get away.
Try not to.
Do not lose her. We're gonna find out where she sent that
Probably
deal.
faster than
She's calling me.
Why was her car so much faster?
Come on, patch her in.
At Claudia.
Clearly, I'm astonished that a douchebag such as yourself could get out of that, Jacob.
Claudia! Hey, it's Marco Silva, your fucking boss! Whatever the hell you think you're doing right now, it needs to stop.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
You listen to me, okay? If this is about what happened at the music festival, we can talk about that later, all right? But this has to stop right now.
Wow. There really is no end to your ego, is there, Marco? This is happening. And there's nothing you or your brain-damaged sidekick can do about it.
Not brain damaged, all right? Enhanced.
Whatever. He's not gonna catch me. You know what? You're boring me, Marco. You're fired.
Don't you dare hang up on me, you little...
The car is like a
Now
tank.
that it's just the grown-ups left, I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me. What you did back there may have exceeded expectations, but you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
I don't think you understand. When you started selling my data to other people, you made it personal.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that. You probably aren't. Okay, what do you need from me to fuck off?
Give me some intel, and maybe I give you a break.
What do you want to know, Sherlock?
You can start by telling me who you're doing all this for.
Oh, you really don't get it, do you? You need to take a look inside yourself, Diaz. You're fighting against your own.
What does that mean?
You're a big boy. Fucking figure it out.
What the? How did you get over there?
You're gonna pay for that, Diaz.
Wow. You got so far away. I'm not gonna lie, I tried shifting my hand on my controller a little bit. And that kind of...
That's her! Claudia! Sorry, Charlie. I gotta catch her. Lens, track vehicle. Call Silva.
I'm not in the best mood, Jacob. What do you got for me?
Things got heated with Claudia. I'm currently in pursuit.
Yes! Finally, we catch a break. Do not let that bitch get away.
Try not to.
Do not lose her. We gotta find out where she sent
driving
that
like
deal.
a tank.
She's calling me.
I'm driving like the
Come
most
on,
fragile
patch her in.
car that's made out of
At
paper.
Claudia.
Clearly, I'm astonished that a douchebag such as yourself could get out of that, Jacob.
Claudia! Hey, it's Marco Silva, your fucking boss! Whatever the hell you think you're doing right now, it needs to stop.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Fire me?
You listen to me, okay? If this is about what happened at the music festival, we can talk about that later, all right? But this has to stop right now.
Wow. There really is no end to your ego, is there, Marco? This is happening. And there's nothing you or your brain-damaged sidekick can do about it.
Not brain damaged, all right? Enhanced.
Whatever. He's not gonna catch me. You know what? You're boring me, Marco. You're fired.
Don't you dare hang up on me, you little...
Now that it's just the grown-ups left, I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me. What you did back there may have exceeded expectations, but you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
I don't think you understand. When you started selling my data to other people, you made it personal.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that. You probably aren't. Okay, what do you need from me to fuck off?
Give me some intel, and maybe I give you a break.
What do you want to know, Sherlock?
You can start by telling me who you're doing all this for.
Oh, you really don't get it, do you? You need to take a look inside yourself, Diaz. You're fighting against your own.
What does that mean?
You're a big boy. Fucking figure it out. Well, that was unexpected.
What's she doing? Got a range.
Yeah, keep talking, Claudia.
She's in range. It's out of range.
Is everything working up there, Jacob?
No, this is going terrible. Oh god, she's gone.
This one's for creeping around my apartment.
Yeah, there's so many like ridges and stuff that I can't figure out where I can go for the shortcuts.
Wow.
Oh,
Is
there's
that
a
all you
checkpoint.
got, meathead?
Okay, that's convenient. Yeah, I feel like I'm ready for, you know, a shortcut there, then it's like a sunken parking lot or something. This top speed of our car.
I got you now.
See right there, I hit that thing again. Hit that same one because I thought that was a breakable barrier.
What did she mean, fighting against my own?
I'm actually getting away again. I need a faster car.
You're taking the fast lane, huh?
Company cars aren't all out or made out what they're supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be faster. Come on. Unlock this thing. Use AI or something.
Hey, Jacob, you want to see what power looks like? Get him, boys! Fuck that bitch up! Jacob, it's you versus me, but also all of them. You're gonna die! You're still doing Marco Silva's dirty work. You don't know anything about him. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. You know they all know what you're doing here, right? You've got something wrong with you, Jacob. You're a joke. Wow, you take bullets like a magnet. Silva, Rigby, Morrison, Charlie, even your dumb buddy Seb. But he's too stupid to realize why you came here. You think they care about you? They're laughing at you. They don't give a shit. You're a peon to them, nothing.
You can't run, Claudia!
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, this is what it feels like when you lose.
Yeah, I like all the conversations and stuff. I just... Some of the enemies are looking in the other direction.
Jacob, I'd cool it if I were you. Jacob, you're clearly outnumbered. I told you you wouldn't catch me.
Damn it, she's gone.
Get to your vehicle. Oh, she left.
Call Rigby and Silva. Claudia knew that we were on. She had a gang of mercenaries waiting to take me out.
Where is she?
I don't know. She got away.
Rigby, get a trace on her right now!
I can't. She ditched the lens. She's off the grid.
Yeah! All of my personal data! My financials, everything! I will not let them stop me. I will not let them fucking stop me.
Marco? Marco!
Rigby. Claudia's contact was a tattooed man.
The guy who hired the hackers? The guy Conti was talking about?
That's the one. And now he's gone, and we got nothing.
Let me talk to some old friends. See what I can dig up.
Navigate to previous pin. Call Charlie. Well, that was a clusterfuck. She was well protected and got away. Give me some intel about this place I'm heading to.
Let me see. Disused mine looks like it hasn't been operational in a long time. Decades.
You think Morrison is there?
Unknown, but those land deeds say ownership changed hands around the time he left Silvercorp.
You're pretty good at this. You ever thought about doing it for a living?
Yeah. I didn't always want to be a hacker.
Just fell into it, huh?
Started leaving graffiti on corporate systems, just because I could. Then I realized I can make real money getting paid to do what I'd been doing for fun.
Was that when you found Little John?
Believe it or not, Gil and I never met in person. Safer that way.
Sounds lonely.
No less so than my current situation. But I got online friends all over.
Online friends? How do you even know they're real?
Good point. I don't. How about you, Mr. Popular? Your social life doesn't exactly appear to be brimming over here.
Yeah, well, the military kind of becomes your life. Take that away and I'm left with Seb. And you, I guess.
No, Mrs. Diaz? I thought you army dudes always had a picture of a sweetheart in your wallet.
It's not World War II. What's with all these questions anyway? Why do you want to know?
It's called getting to know someone. Building a bridge rather than throwing them off of it.
Hey, that mission... Chase Claudia, it felt like a GTA mission.
This must be the place.
What can you see?
Abandoned buildings. Guarded by security drones.
What is happening?
Seems like they forgot to put me on the guest list.
Try not to die before we find out what's in there.
That is not my intention.
Alright, anyway, we are going to stop right here. I'll probably have to do that a little bit again. The music's all hype again. Yep, we're going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.